Welcome to Market Analysis channel. On this chart, I will be analyzing Solana. Despite the recent turbulence in the crypto market, Solana has been acting very strong and it's performing very good than other cryptocurrencies. Let me go into this analysis in detail. Around the beginning of the year, Solana bottomed, and from there, it started heading up. Solana rise to as high as 26.80. It hit the 200-day moving average, which is the red line, and it started dropping. It came down to the 50-day SMA, and from there, it had a little rally. It also breached through the 200-day moving average before it comes down very hard, and Solana dropped down to 0.1. From 0.1, it got a push from institutional investors. The volume rise above average, and the bar closes upward, very strong. From there, Solana rise, and the rally hit 200-day moving average. That's at 23.91. From there, it started ranging. It ranged and it fell back to 0.2 at 19.33. Then it began to range. The volume was less. It keeps on ranging till 0.3, which is at 19.87. And then suddenly, boom, volume came in, and Solana break through all the moving averages, our 21-day exponential moving average, our 50-day moving average, and the 200-day moving average. What this is telling us is that Solana has break through a resistance zone, and it's now crossed into the bull territory. It didn't rise very much. The rally was short-lived, and it stopped at it rise to 26.00 before it finally came down to the support zone. Now, let me zoom out so I can explain this analysis very clear, and you can also get it too. When Solana was hit 26.00 high, it fell back to the moving average. One thing about the psychology of price movement is this: whenever price breaks through a resistance zone, that resistance zone will change to a support zone, as you can see on this chart. It break through the 200-day moving average, and now the 200-day moving average is acting as support. Let me even draw a trend line so we can see how it's performing. I'll connect the trend line to the peak right here, and I'll extend it downward. Okay, beautiful. As we can all see, at the time it's crossing the 200-day, 50-day, and the 21-day moving averages, it also broke above the trend line, above 0.3, and now it's retesting that particular zone. As it's retesting, it's now acting as support. It's telling us that the price movement has changed. This resistance zone is now acting as support zone. And our focus now is on how the price is behaving on the support zone. That will now determine the next move of Solana. Let me quickly analyze how each bar work out on the support zone. From the first bar that it closed below after hitting the high of 2600, then the next bar occur, which is a blue bar. The volume was less than the average volume, and that tells us that there is no much activity going on and professional traders are sitting tight. Then the next bar, a very huge down bar. The volume was high. That shows some traders sold heavily, but some are still holding tight as usual. Then a small range bar occur, and the volume is lesser than the prior bar, but it's a little bit above average. Then a new bar occur, the volume of the bar is less than the average volume, and the bar closes downward. That shows some people are taking in their profit. Then a new bar occur, the volume is very less and it's close around the top of the bar range, followed by the new red bar. The volume was less and the bar closes in between, so there is an equilibrium between the buyers and the sellers. Another bar occur, it's also a red bar, it closes in between the range of the bar, the volume was less as usual. That tells us that there is an equilibrium between buyers and sellers, and both of them, no one is gaining ground. Boom, we have a new bar. The volume is less as usual, but the bar closes towards the top of the range. That's an enthusiasm on the bull side. Then we had this outside bar. The volume was huge. The bar was huge as well, and it closed in the mid-range. That shows the fight between the buyers and the sellers. But when you see an outside bar occurring at a support zone, it's a bullish signal, irrespective of the color, either blue bar or red bar. Then our next bar is a blue bar, which closed nearly the top of the range, and the volume is on average. As I'm speaking, the current bar is a blue bar. It's still forming, it hasn't closed, but it's showing enthusiasm and it's showing strong strength that the buyers are gaining ground. So with the psychology of the price and the way it's reacting, we are expecting Solana to rise and continue its upward trend. Let me quickly draw a line above so we can use that to track when Solana will resume its upward trend. Immediately Solana rise and break above 2600, that will be an uptrend resumption area. Let me quickly type the details there so it can be visible to you. Uptrend resume. Okay, I'll get to that. Okay, yes, immediately Solana rise above 2600, an uptrend will resume, because Solana is very strong despite the turbulence in the market. Is now showing a sign of support, a sign of accumulation, a sign of institutional strength, and it's heading towards its prior high. So I would like you to add this to your watch list. If this analysis really helps you and you feel like asking some questions, you want to know more about the analysis, subscribe to my channel and comment on the video. This is my analysis on Solana. Thank you for watching. Bye.